All right, welcome. Welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight we're back to playing Spider-Man. Although I gotta be honest, I had a very strong temptation not to play Spider-Man and instead hop into No Man's Sky, which is very kind of weird. These days I tend to. Yeah, like I was thinking that Spider-Man's gonna take all of my gaming time, but no, I keep thinking about going back to No Man's Sky, but maybe I will alternate between those two. But okay, see if everything's working. I don't see my closed captions working on the stream, which is really weird. I need to check my settings over here. Yeah, because apparently settings. Well, let's see about that now. No. Captioning enabled. Wow. The whole plugin setup has just broken. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I hope nothing else is broken. Ah, good. Fine. Now we have those. Now we have captions. That you can actually turn on in your stream settings in the player. Once there is an option for closed captions, there is a button called captions. So and you can even watch the stream on mute if you want to. Okay, now we're gonna load the game, which is I think this one. So practically in the very beginning, just barely past the tutorial mission. So it's only been 10% according to the game. So I'm gonna get into stuff pretty quickly here.
Who would be dumb enough to rob Fisk's estate sale?
Oh right, okay. Ooh, it's very nice that it's saved us at the same spot. Look at that. So no. We need to activate the tower, I guess. Which is, by the way, oh, where's the tower though?
And now for listener emails.
I'm sitting. Oh, no, okay. So there should be one somewhere here. Oh, there it is. Yo, that's Empire State Building, by the way. Come on, Spidey. Ooh.
I'm not full of anger. I'm full of love. I call out injustice, corruption, and
Oh, sorry.
humanity because I adore this.
I landed it.
And I want it to be better.
Landed on.
In my voice, it's love.
Oh, goodness gracious.
But love.
This guy's hilarious, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep listening to his thing. Okay, we got this one activated. Sorry, officers, for landing on you. Didn't really mean to. Yeah, okay. So, there is also a landscape thing? A landmark thing? Which is this. And, oh, it's the Metropolitan. Wait. How do I take the picture? Oh, like that. Shakespeare. Aha. It's New York Library. Not Metropolitan. Too bad. There should be a Metropolitan somewhere, I would assume. But instead, there is some crime. Where is the crime? Where is the... Oh, I need to switch off the camera. Hey. Supposed to be crime happening over there?
You don't mind, right?
I don't see any. Huh? Oh. Up there? What do they mean by that? Oh, it's on the roof.
Assault in progress. You want to fight? It's your lucky day.
Whoa, okay. I need to remember how to do this. Oop, threw that one off the roof. Sorry. Didn't really mean to. Maybe I did. Who knows? Who knows with me, right? I'm improvising. Throwing stuff at people.
I realize the irony in me saying this, but I hope you've learned not to hit people.
I think I'll be okay.
What's going on with me with my subtitles? Off. What a disrespect. I turned them on. And then the game's just like, nope. Not gonna use it. Man in the pool. Alright. Da 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 da. What's that? What is this? Police department. Okay. Oh, there's a backpack. We got the picture of this one. Landmark tokens. Oh no, we had... That's the Chrysler building, right? Oh, we need to get to where? Where exactly? Oh. So, storming the castle, it's a side mission. And this is the main mission. We should probably activate the tower over here. Maybe, maybe not. Whoa. Yeah, swinging is really good. That's for sure.
Need backup for a chase in progress. Please respond.
Ooh.
Reported location is in the vicinity of Nomad.
My dog scared me. Ooh, here we are. Ta-da! Whoa, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, also there's a crime over there. Where is it exactly? I lost it. Where are you guys? Where are you? Oh, here they are. Nope.
I gotta stop that car.
Ah, wrong direction. Wrong direction. Oh, they're going in circles. Literally. Oh. Maybe I should just go and intercept them. Just... this is ridiculous. What? How did they hit me? What? Seriously? Oh! What happened? What the heck just happened? Really? Jesus. You know what? That makes me reconsider if I want to help the police or not. If they're gonna shoot at me just like that, I might just not be into it. Because who wants to be shot at just randomly? Okay. Somehow I need to get there and we'll get a picture on the way. What's that picture of? Oh, this one. It's Daily Bugle. Oh, maybe. Okay. Da, 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 da. I'm just going to grab those pictures. And then, yeah, and then backpacks. Did you have anything to say, Peter, about Daily Bugle? Oh, it's something like Times Square or something? Yeah, looks like it. Of wolf and sheep. First and last day.
1072, mugging reported. Need an officer on the scene. Available officers report to the theater.
The man with dark past. those titles are hilarious. I hope there's no actual movie with that name, that title. Okay. Ah! No, it's actually not what I wanted. Wanted to hit here. What is that? Covert and classify. Something... An actor's name is Crowbar, Josh, and Grieve. Jesus Christ. Times Square.
Forgot how much I love photography.
Yeah, man, huh? Street photography too. What if we just go down there and just, you know, take pictures of people. Just like that. Hello there. What subject is off center? Seriously. Well, the camera's gonna tell me how to take my pictures. No. No. Not gonna happen. Da 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 da.
All units be advised. Armed robbery in progress. Reported location is near.
I'm just-
North. Over.
There's a group of men hanging around, definitely up to no good.
We're
Oh,
going
really?
into. Thanks.
Sorry. I'm just gonna hang around, ignoring those police calls. You know, taking pictures. There's a group of men hanging around.
Guys! Guns to the face is not proper consumer etiquette.
Whoa! Where am I? Oh. Excuse me. Boom.
Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man protects.
Okay. Oh. Excuse me, people. Didn't know that you were eating there. Let me just swing by. Just swinging by somewhere that I don't really want to. Radio City Music Hall. This is when I.
Need response to a
This is
break-in.
where I want to go.
Nearby officers, please proceed to the Bryant area.
Okay. We should take a good picture of it, right?
Information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spider-Man. Let's see if I can set her straight. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
I just want to say that I've never seen Manhattan so safe and peaceful. Compare what it was like when Spider-Man first showed up to now.
Okay, fair enough, I will. Then we had police and firefighters doing a wonderful job.
Hmm.
Crime, sure.
Probably we should
Nothing they
just
couldn't
jump over there.
Of course, we do have things now we didn't have then. Maniacs who shoot electricity out of their eyes. Walking piles of
Good.
sand. Nazis made of bees!
Didn't Spider-Man put all those guys in jail?
Dum da da dum.
The point! They didn't exist before he came along. At best, he attracts them. But I've often wondered if they're in cahoots.
Wow, I've never actually heard anyone say cahoots before. Look, all I'm saying is, I hate to imagine what would have happened if all those guys showed up.
There's some interesting banter going on that show.
Lost cause. Goodbye.
Hmm.
Attention
Oh,
units, we've got
really?
reports of muggings in the area. Additional officers needed in Times
Who
Square.
cares about mugging? All I want is my backpack. Where is it? Woo! That's some place to hide a backpack.
My thesis paper on neurotechnology. This got me the job with Dr. Octavius.
Cool. I mean, there are definitely people working there. How didn't they notice it? Okay. So let's grab this one and then go to the next mission. Whee! Huzzah! Right on top. Shocker's suit.
This piece of the Shocker's original uniform showed me how to protect myself from his blasts. Of course, they always upgrade, don't they?
Well, look at yourself. What is this building? Is that a church? Oh. It's the library, isn't it? No. What is this building? Okay, I don't know it. Okay, we should go. Probably activate this tower first. Good.
We've got a 1010 possible narcotics sale. Location is Firehouse on the west side.
Oop. Apparently there was nowhere to grab on. Here we are.
Flatbush Avenue exit. C services is en route.
Cool, cool, cool. Wee. I mean, I just can help saying we whenever I swing.
Yuri said quietly. Better find a back way in.
Hey. Okay, here we go. That's our way in. That doesn't sound good.
I am losing patience. Where is the file?
There's someone else here. They must have taken it.
Those masks. Who are these guys?
There's no one here but us. We will find the file, or you will die.
This is bad. They'll kill her if I alert them. Need to pick them off silently.
Ooh.
Yuri,
Okay.
the silent alarm was legit. Masked gunmen and a single hostage. Looks like a heist in progress.
Copy that. Sending units your way. Keep the situation from getting worse in the meantime.
Can do.
All right. So here we are again as a, you know, as appropriately for crawling creatures. We are somewhere in the walls and in the ceiling. But how do I get down? Seriously? Oh, maybe be here.
Gotta do this quietly. Don't want to alert the others.
Hmm. And no one will notice.
They always look so cozy whipped up like that.
Ah.
Really hope these guys aren't trying to claim Kingpin's territory. I was hoping for at least a weekend of R&R. Should web him from above.
and they're like silent and no screaming at all. Get behind an enemy for a stealth takedown. Can I just stealth? Oops.
You stay quiet now.
Yeah.
Someone's coming.
And they will not notice it, right?
Someone else is here. I swear. She must have the file.
Oh,
If they're here, where are they?
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know.
Move it.
yeah, somebody's getting
Getting
alerted.
ready to be bad.
Gotta be quick.
眼睛睁大点，有开了。苦练多时，就为了这一刻。我去继续搜查。
What distraction objects? Oh, okay. And he just didn't notice it, right?
什么都找不到。
Sleep it off.
枪只不过是工具。
Hey, what is that?
Hmm.
This
It's a
totally
camera.
belongs to-
Don't move.
Uh-oh.
Buddy, if I had a nickel for every don't move,
I would have 2 nickels.
Hey, Pete.
MJ, what are you doing here?
Same as you.
What do you think?
Working. At least, I was.
Oh, I think this is yours.
Yeah, thanks.
So Robbie's got you covering a break-in for the Bugle?
Well, Robbie doesn't technically know I'm here. And it wasn't a break-in until a few minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
Let me explain.
15 minutes later. Oh, earlier.
Excuse me.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson. I'm covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello. Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Hey, Craig? No, sorry. It looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know, maybe the expressionist piece?
You know what? I think I can make today work.
Are you sure?
You're here. No moment like the present.
Thank you. Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started. Look around and familiarize yourself with the items. I'll be waiting by the Baku statue when you're ready to begin.
Can do.
Okay, let's familiarize. Theater
I
masks.
get why Peter does it, but I never totally loved the heroes hiding behind masks thing. Feels like part of being a hero is standing behind your actions. Being willing to say, yeah, that was me. That's the sort of hero I'd want to be, at least.
Well, don't want to spoil anything for you, honey. I think I want my audio to be a little bit louder. See? I don't know.
Bet Fisk saw himself in this. A great man willing to do what others wouldn't. Dude had no self-awareness. Fisk cut Peter open like a pork sausage with this the first time they fought. Pete got away, collapsed in my yard half dead, and I had to steal my dad's car to drive him to the ER. The first of many Nurse MJ moments. Too many.
I mean, weirdly, she keeps talking about Spider-Man for no reason.
I remember when Fisk started illegally importing artifacts like this. He bought the local harbor to cover his tracks and laid off the old staff, including my dad. Wish Dad was here now to see how the tables have turned.
Okay, I'm not sure if I really need to.
Symkaria. Weren't they just in the news?
Probably. But who pays attention?
Sometimes I feel like the whole history of the world is just boys playing dress up, getting into fights.
Not too far from being wrong. I'd really love to stretch my museum visit, but I think we need to move on with this.
I can't get over this image. So much tension between these two figures.
Yeah.
Kyoto. So beautiful. Part of me wishes I could drop everything and travel the world. But life and work are here.
And suddenly, a cello.
What did Fisk call this? Vanessa?
Let me know when you're ready to begin.
Sounds good.
Let's...
Starting with the prize, a one-of-a-kind Kakemon Baku.
Oh, beautiful. It's a Mifune?
Correct. Mr. Fisk has exceptional taste.
Did you know him well before his arrest?
In a professional context, I handled many of his sales. Let's move on, please. Now, this exquisite piece exemplifies the traditional Tarashikomi puddled ink effect.
The two Neo are so imposing. I can see why Fisk liked this piece. Definitely his style.
He loved the duality. Destruction screams, but creation toils in silence. Remember to get a photo.
I got it. I got the photo.
Was there ever anything irregular in any of the sales you handled for him?
No. No, of course not. Not that I was aware of. Notice the intricate gold inlay on this ceremonial tea set.
It's just... a friend in the DA's office mentioned that Fisk used art sales to launder stolen goods.
I'm sure I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, I know. I was just wondering, now that he's arrested, if you had ever noticed anything strange.
You know what? I'm actually running short of time. Why don't we grab the cover photo while we can?
When I told my DA friend I was doing a piece on you, he mentioned your name was familiar.
Just the photo, please. Stand right there.
What should I be taking? Huh? What? Oh, her? Well, okay. This is gonna suck as a cover photo.
Stand right there.
Are you sure there's nothing you'd like to say, maybe off the record, regarding Fisk's activities?
I don't think your readers would have any interest in... Damn it. Wait here, please.
And there she's gone.
Wait, I recognize that statue. Gotta get a photo. That shouldn't be here.
Hello?
Wait,
Craig?
what?
Can you hear me?
Which one?
The connection is awful. Craig. I
Which
can barely hear you.
statue?
Are you there?
Lady. Oh, that.
Got it.
Craig, I'll call you back. My dear, I think it's time for you to go.
Oh, could I use the restroom real quick?
Fine. Follow me.
Thank you.
Classic.
This is a really lovely space.
It is. And this will be the last time you see it. The ladies is around the corner. Be quick.
Of course. Be right back.
Hello, Craig. Funny you should call. Because the reporter you sent is clearly not working the puff piece we agreed upon. No, she's here now.
I've got to get into that back room. If that statue is what I think it is, this just turned into a huge story.
What do you mean he had to reschedule? If she's not your reporter...
Okay, people suspicious. Yeah, alright, I got it.
Craig. Who is in my auction house? Oh my god. No, I do not trust you to fix this. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is have Miss Investigative Journalist arrested. And the second thing I'm going to do is collect your head, Craig.
Dang, she's pissed.
I wonder why.
It is most definitely a threat. Uh-huh.
Well, she will see me if I go there, right? No?
Sure, Craig.
No.
Right.
Uh-oh.
I don't believe you.
Ah, I think she caught me.
Uh-huh.
No, she didn't see me.
Told me about this. Fisk used it to hide evidence.
I mean,
Why didn't the cops take it?
this is
The
so
statue opens.
game moment.
But how? I wonder if there are any clues in here.
Da, 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 da.
That's the Neo behind them. But it looks different.
Yeah, it does. It does look different. What does that mean?
Statue can move. Most common pose is latent power. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward. He's holding something.
Oh, this one. No?
Maybe these pieces move.
Ah, aiming with the gamepad is not really convenient. His mouth? No. Oh, it's supposed to... Okay, it's supposed to look the other way.
The catalog mentioned two poses. Mouth closed, left arm down,
How do I close the mouth?
The catalog mentioned 2 poses. Mouth closed.
Oh,
Arm down. Nice.
this is how I do it.
So close.
Ooh, something happened.
But a piece is missing.
Yeah.
I've seen these before.
Take this one. Take it. I like how this is exactly what we need to do right now while we're hiding.
That's not right.
Why? Is it not right? Absolutely right. Okay, maybe it's not. Oh, alright. Supposed to be, somehow it's supposed to be.
But it's not the right one.
Oh, it's not the right thing, you say? How come? So it's this one. I mean, I definitely have nothing better to do.
That's it. Norman Osborn. What is this?
Devil's breath.
What is devil's...
Oopsie.
What the...
Excuse me, sir. You can't be...
Not good.
Where's the statue?
In there.
把文件找出来。
I was on my way to the exit when I saw you.
You're lucky to be alive.
Says the guy I saved 5 minutes ago. Listen, whoever these masked guys are, they're after this file. But I'll never get it out of here while the place is swarming with them.
Right. Okay, you hide back there. I take out the bad guys. You make a break when it's clear.
Sounds like a plan. Good to see you, Pete.
Yeah, you too. Not exactly how I pictured us meeting again, though.
Funny. It's exactly how I pictured it.
Did she change her perfume? Focus, Pete, focus.
我们行动。
Yes. All right. Of course.
Should clear these guys out before I push forward.
Okay.
贝斯克的手下已经绝望了，正该这样。
Can for
I'm
enemies.
hidden near the front. Give the word and I'll make a break for it.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
How about that file? What's in it that these guys want so bad?
Notes on something called Devil's Breath. Fisk was hired to build a secret research lab for it. Not clear what Devil's Breath is, but it seemed to scare Fisk. He compares it to Pandora's box.
Not much, Show Fisk. We need to get you and that file out of here. Hang tight.
Ouch. Let's take them out. One by one. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Gotta stay silent.
Da 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 da. Do-do-do-do. Please come here. Be suspicious. And get into my webs.
Keep it tight. There we go.
Can we use this trick twice? Let's see about that. No. Okay. Oh, probably should try this one. Oh, look at this. This
Easy
one's
does
working.
it.
Yay. Yay, 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 yay. Boom.
Okay, room is clear.
Mm-hmm. Now let's get to the other room, right? That's what you're saying?
Man, Fisk had a lot of stuff.
I like how nobody's actually looking up. Like, hey, just don't mind me. I'm fixing the lights in here. To do something, right? Do you need to distract them? No. Will this work? No. Oh, okay, there are 2 of them now. No, that's not gonna work out. Oh, wait.
Room at a time. Clear this out before I continue.
Oh. They just keep coming. That's very handy.
That's all of them.
Very handy.
MJ.
Stop!
No. Hide! Not cool with the hostage taking, guys. Whoa, what is up with that glowy stuff on your
Whoa.
hands? Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a ghost before. I mean, I've fought specters, but, you know, technically specters aren't ghosts. All ghosts are specters, but not all specters are ghosts. You know what I mean?
I broke something.
Seems like this is an energy thing, not a ghost thing. All good.
Huh? That was quick.
Not cool with the hostage taking, guys. Whoa, what is up with that glowy stuff on your hands? Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a
Ouch.
ghost before.
Ouch, wow. They really take me out really quickly.
I mean, I've fought specters, but, you know, technically specters aren't ghosts. All ghosts are specters, but not all specters are ghosts. You know what I mean? Seems like this is an energy thing.
Ow. Okay. Apparently I'm really bad at fighting.
Not cool with the hostage taking, guys. Whoa, what is up with that glowy stuff on your hands? Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a ghost before. I mean, I've fought specters, but, you know, technically specters aren't ghosts. All ghosts are specters, but not all specters are ghosts. You know what I mean? Seems like this is an energy thing, not a ghost thing. All good. Fight a ghost stays on the old bucket list.
That's hard. That's hard fighting those. Is that all of them? Oof. Uh-oh. Not all of them. I don't have enough health. Ouch. Seriously? Uh. Oh, okay.
Daily cardio? Check.
Daily cardio.
Huh. Looks antique. I think I know someone who could help track down where this came from. A job for later.
I just talked to Craig. You are not the reporter he was sending. You don't even work for Heritage Arts.
Never said I did. Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
You will not write a word of what you saw
For the
here.
record, what do you know about the file those masked men stole?
That... I don't...
What about the long history of stolen goods Fisk has laundered at this auction house?
Your editor will be hearing from our attorney.
He knows how to get into trouble.
Mix? The last 6 months never happened? Since when did Mix become Italian?
No idea, but I'm still glad he makes these fries.
Totally. Best in the city.
So, how's the grind at the Bugle?
Well, I just got an all caps text from Robbie about my so-called antics tonight. So it looks like I'll be meeting with the legal team. Again.
As soon as you read the article you're gonna write, guaranteed promotion.
So, creepy mask guys. What's your take?
Just another night in the city. What's your take?
I feel like there's a bigger story there. Let's not make this all about business. How's it going with you? Did you get that promotion?
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right? One phone call to Harry.
Sure, but Dr. Octavius's work will help millions. I'm right where I want to be, right where I should be.
Almost sounds like it's more important than your other job. I've never heard you talk like that before.
A lot can change in 6 months.
Why did you ask me here, Pete?
You know, just dinner between friends.
Friends.
Oh yeah, friends.
Is that what we are?
But maybe we could be, you know, if that's what you wanted.
There's a lot of baggage here.
Yeah, sure, but is that so
She
bad?
should,
I mean,
she should
baggage
stop
can carry
being
good
an
things too,
investigative
like,
journalist
like money,
for a moment here.
keys, raspberry lip balm.
Do you remember why we broke up?
This is a trick question, isn't it?
Saved by the siren.
Talk to you later.
Go.
Love seeing you two together again. You always were my favorites.
Hey Stan, good to see you. Okay, what are we doing right now? Usually we are ignoring the sirens.
What's with the units heading down third?
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Shocker. Didn't he just get paroled?
Yeah, well, guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime. Just had dinner with my ex after saving her from masked criminals. And now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac who uses shockwaves to rob people. What a perfectly normal life you have, Peter Parker.
Yeah, exactly.
Officers respond. We've got a 10-10 narcotics in progress. Incident is active near Times Square. Proceed with caution.
Peter, I just want to make sure you haven't left any equipment you built for your friend around the lab. It's no bother to me, but if the grant committee stops by again...
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave anything there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking out for him. There's a lot of people who don't like him very much.
That buffoon Jameson and his audience of sheep? Please. The people who do great things in this world are those who don't let bullies like him stand in their way. People like us.
You said a mouthful, Doc. Take care.
Whoa, that's a long way we're swinging.
All units. Witnesses are reporting a mugging. Additional officers requested...
Wait, it's not really... Oh, it is far away. Alright, okay. Ugh, okay.
Flatiron.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Possible narcotics sale reported. Nearest unit, please respond.
Oh, here we go.
Charge on the East Village.
Only 200 meters.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously?
Oh, now we're gonna chase him.
You're never gonna catch me.
That's what you said last time.
You'll just slow me down.
Wow, that's considerate.
It's so nice of him. He doesn't want to hurt us. Maybe he just wants to play. I don't know.
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make polite conversation.
I'm done talking.
But this could be so much more rewarding if we connected on an emotional level. Wait, I forgot. You don't have emotions. Come on. At least talk to me so we can make it interesting. Herman?
Oh.
Gotcha. Now let's talk.
I said I'm done talking.
Noted.
Here we go again.
Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
That's enough.
How is he still 50 meters away?
Gotta move.
Yeah. Ah. Okay, I'm trying, but
He's getting away.
apparently it's not working. Yeah, we're gonna redo this mission. Ah.
Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching.
I've heard that before.
I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
I'm not swinging in the best style at all. Oh, I'm gonna lose him again. Yeah, I'm gonna lose him again. Got tangled up in those side streets. Damn you, New York.
Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
No, please stop doing those. Okay, I got it now. I think. Well, haha.
Lose him.
Ooh, finally.
You have like zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details?
That was quite easy, no? Not considered a boss fight, I guess.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But
I
you
wonder
love
why.
me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Okay. I think we have some skill points. Ooh, right. We do. Yeah, I think we should invest in maybe this. Yanking. Yanking the weapons. Now, what does that hold? Wide hurl yanked weapons back. No. This one is a spin cycle. Yeah. Throw in an enemy. It's cool, but dodge window. Increasing time in window for perfect dodge. Yeah, dodge window is really nice. Press X just as an attack lands to generate a BAM. Yeah. Web zip a second time. Also nice. 80 urine a roll after landing to launch back into the air. Ah. What that does. What that does. Slows time just before you take a fatal hit. And this is when we are after leaping off an enemy or from air combat, press X and A to smash the ground with explosive force. Good. Improves focus gained and higher combo counts. We might just I wanted to increase the window. Hey. Where's the window? And this one is... No. All these cost... No, this one is costing actually 1. This one costs 2. I'm gonna take this as well. Help me out. Help me out when I'm swinging. Alright, suits. Do we have any tokens? Classic suit repaired. Yeah, that's nice. Which one? What is this suit? Should we just buy this one? No associated suit powers, it's just cosmetics. Okay, upgraded suit. This one I don't like that much. It looks weird. This is just funny. This one is armored, advanced, which is great. Hybrid. I don't know what's hybrid about that. This is just so anime. Okay, this is spider armor. And I need research tokens for that. I don't have access to that. Don't have access to that yet. So maybe? Where's that? Battle Force focus. Hybrid biomembrane rapidly generates focus for a short time. It is actually really good. Maybe I should equip this one. Suit mods. Do we have any? Oh, right. I didn't have a look at this. Okay, battle gadget attacks generate focus. Okay. Reduces incoming melee damage. Long range scanner. Increases XP from defeating enemies. Whoa, this is cool. Perfect dodge temporarily increases damage. Also nice. Ballistics inserts reduces incoming bullet damage, which is also pretty cool. Enemies take longer to detect you in stealth. Ooh. Yeah. Also really cool. So I should probably do something. Oh, I need to okay, need to unlock them too. Do I want to get more XP? Do I want to get... Maybe I just want to get less of this. Oh, I can take two. Yeah, I can actually have... No, I don't have enough crime tokens for that. But yeah. Gadget attack yeah. So okay. I'm gonna equip this one too. And I think that's no. I have enough for one more. But it's for... Yeah, okay, fine. We're gonna be fine with that now. Manual save.
Some free time. Maybe
Yeah.
now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late?
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Why not?
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool.
Oh, it's a plushie.
Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity.
Ugh. Yeah, you could be rich.
You might have heard about the robbery at Roseman's auction house. What you probably didn't hear, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible, demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene.
Oh, come on.
Let's hear your thoughts. You're on.
He can't be serious.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because he wears a mask isn't fair. It's like...
Oh, look where the backpack is.
Harry's VIP card for the nightclub.
Deep end.
He always tried to include me.
Okay, what is this? Mott Street and Confucius Plaza. That is Manhattan Bridge. How about that? How about that one? Wait, we don't have any landmark on Brooklyn Bridge or something? How come?
Ooh, love that shot.
In the air. Do I get extra XP for that? Well, actually, we can clear this area for landmarks and... Oh, maybe we'll get to this one here. Yeah, for the bridge. Yeah, let's do the landmark and then let's clear this one up. Not a lot.
Witness report seeing a mugging. Nearest officer, please respond. Any units in Corlear's Hook, please copy.
Okay. What about the street? Wait, what? Did I accidentally get into something? He's trying to get a taxi from the direction of a car crash. Nice try, lady. Nice try. Oh, there is a crime. That's why they're all here. Like a real crime or
Main
something?
Street of Chinatown. Tourist. That's a holdup.
What? This is a what? Oh, it's that one.
Oh, you started without me.
Watch it!
Ooh. Oh, come on, Peter.
Every two-bit mugger thinks he's the next Wilson Fisk. Well, they are going to jail, so...
Backup requested for a pursuit in progress. Reports are coming from the Lower East Side. Over.
Da, 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 dum. Bum 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 ba bum bum. Bum bum ba dum bum ba dum. Yep, here we are. What is that?
Injured shoulder eventually healed. The bill took a lot longer to pay.
Oh, even Spider-Man has to pay huge bills. Am I right? That's not fair. Public health for everyone, people. Yeah, that was a bad picture.
Fuchsia's Plaza. I could use some of his wisdom.
Okay, I'm stuck.
Attention units, we have a break-in in progress. Reports are coming from the lower east
Whee!
Attention units, civilians are trapped following a car accident. Need additional units to the lower east side.
Okay, you can take this.
The Williamsburg Bridge. A convenient route to some
Take care of this, guys. Anyways.
place else I
Car
can't
crash. Let's the police do the job for once.
All units, we have a vehicle pursuit in progress.
Where's that?
Incident is active in Dutchtown. Over.
Oh, here it is. No? Oh.
All I did was save this kid's balloon from floating away, and he made me this.
Oh,
It's the little
nice.
things that make it all worth it.
That's so cool. What is this? Thank you. Oh. It's written thank you over there. This is really nice. Okay, folks, we got all of the backpacks in our starting neighborhood. Now we can go and do the mission. Oh, look at this. What? Just hold on there. Where's the camera? Ain't that cool? Eh.
Possible narcotics sale reported. Nearest unit, please respond. Location is Little Tokyo. Over. Backup requested for a pursuit in progress. Location is Little Tokyo. Over.
Folks,
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
Oh, hey, you arrived. Finally, thank you very much. Yeah, have you seen the picture of the graffiti that I just took?
Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
It's so good that you made it. Things are going pretty fine.
You guys holding up all right?
I think I've talked to them. Yeah, I talked to you guys last time.
She hasn't asked. She's not gonna. I'm not going anywhere.
How are you doing? How's things going in the Patreon land? How do I go up there? Probably there's a staircase. Yay! Staircase. Yeah, I like that he's got a camera and I can just take pictures. I wonder if that if I have a gallery, that you know, if I can look through them.
Peter.
Hello, Mr. Spoiler.
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what
Really? Sorry, I just know who he is, actually, so...
Where'd she find it?
Spoilers, I guess.
What is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me.
Such a nice father, was he, right?
Peter, listen. That mask is...
Makes your kid fall asleep immediately.
It could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't
This
know.
is exactly what she likes to hear. That this is a dangerous story.
Hey.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his
Mhm.
childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Partnership with restaurants and grocery. Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
Wait, we've been here for a second time. Where's Aunt May? Is she here at all? Yeah, I guess we're not talking to her this time. But I like that I can talk to these guys every time. Constantly playing chess.
What about my dog?
No problem. But oh,
Okay. Oh, good.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab.
Good.
Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
That's really nice to hear that they that they actually work. Melee damage increase and 1 skill point. Do you want to see a cool? Do you see want a cool costume? Suit. Look at that. Look at this. Let's do the selfie camera. How do I change the gesture? There should be. No? Should be gesture thinging. Do tilt. Go weather off. No. Enemy visibility. I like that you can just switch off enemies. Haha. Or your focus. Filter type. Oh, filter type. Noir style. Nice. I haven't discovered frames. Ah. Hilarious. Just hilarious. Just look at this. Oh, cinematic. Cinematic, very cinematic. But yeah, like selfie, free, and selfie. He always does that, right? Always does that. I like the black and white style. Gorgeous. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it is a noir. Look at the holster with a gun. Now I'm actually curious about the comic series it was in. I mean, there is also this suit. And it's got a special power to it as well. I mean, this kind of cool's very futuristic. This one as well. Secret Wars. I got a bunch. Like this one as well. I don't know why. Why it's got a paper bag. What's the joke there? Well, as a photographer, I would say that I don't use photo modes that much in games. But maybe I should. Speaking of spiders, there is a spider on my wall just in front of me. Yeah. It doesn't look really dangerous, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe next time I'm gonna stick to the walls as well. I like that, no, I don't like the suit. This one actually looks nice. Upgraded suit, I don't know. This one is a stealth suit. Not even sure where it's from. This one is amazing suit, probably from the Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, the denim is... And there's a lot of suits that I haven't unlocked yet. This one and this one, I think were part of the pre-order bonus. You can unlock them in the game, but they just came unlocked already. So I was rocking this suit actually. Kind of more classy for the, for the game itself. It's the game's suit. I like that Peter has a camera himself, and he can take pictures. So I wonder where the pictures are, because not a clue. We have gadgets. Oh, skills, by the way. We have 1 skill point. Oh. Well, this move is actually nice. Air yank costs 2. No, I'll wait. So we can go and what is this? Oh, it's a Fisk hideout, 1 base token. This is a side mission. Yeah. Why not?
Attention units. Reports of a narcotic sale in progress.
Who cares? Get to work, police. Woo!
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I'll be there soon.
His tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
I mean, we were looking at your suits. That's how. The web movement actually. It looks worried. The web movement actually, yeah, it looks nice, and I think.
Carmen, and I'm fine. It's my husband Rodrigo. He's been acting weird, and I just found out he's meeting this woman.
Oh.
Well, listen, I'm not the best person to help with relationship problems.
It's not like that. I think she's involved with bad people. Rodrigo might be in real trouble. He's scared, but he won't tell me anything.
I can check it out. Any idea when he's meeting her next?
Tonight, by the detox center in Greenwich.
Okay. Don't worry, Carmen. I'll find out what's going on.
Nice. Go to detox center.
Detox center's
And suddenly it's night.
Carmen
What?
just sent me Rodrigo's.
Like what? Okay, we're gonna grab this tower on our way.
Let's see if I can find him.
Okay, so as for web movement, actually, you can kind of believe that he is grabbing onto something. Because, like, I've seen the, old footage of an old game like Spider-Man 2 on PS2 or something. He was literally, sending his webs into the air and just sticking there. So. See how far the technology has come. The next step is just to, to make it real. Okay, now we have... Oh, wow. A lot of photos. A lot of photos to take. 2 backpacks. One on the way to the side mission, which is really convenient. There's almost... Somebody thought about this. Ah. Where is it? What? Oh, it is in here. It is right in front of my eyes.
I thought web swinging would let me get pizzas delivered fast. And it did. Fast and smashed.
Smashed. Okay, let's go figure out this Rodrigo guy. Whatever he is. Do. Here we go.
That's Rodrigo. He's really nervous.
Where?
That woman
The
doesn't seem
security
like a
guy?
girlfriend. I'll get a photo and see if Carmen recognizes her.
You better not hold anything back.
We'd probably just choose another spot.
Give me the plans and it won't.
Can we zoom in?
Nice clear image.
Yeah.
Looks good. Remember, tell anyone about this. And I leaked the photo.
Leak the photo of what?
Plans. This sounds bigger than I thought. I better follow the blackmailer and find out how big. Carmen, I'm uploading a photo to you. Does this woman look familiar?
No, I've never seen her. What were they talking about?
Look
Sounds
closer.
Like she's blackmailing him. She mentioned something about plans.
My husband works security at a casino in Atlantic City.
She could be planning a heist, but I'll need more evidence before I can do anything.
Let me know if I can help.
All right. I'm gonna see where she's taking the plans. I'll be in touch.
Do.
Another victim or an accomplice? I need a photo. No perches with a good angle on this new guy.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Press LT to aim the ceiling. Oh, okay.
Yeah. As soon as he saw the photo, he fell in line.
Just what I needed.
Really?
That's what I'm talking about. Gotta catch my train. I want to keep the
Something's going on there.
Hell yeah. How many people are in on this? I've got to follow him.
Ah. He's running too slow.
He'll spot me in the subway. Need to track him from up here. Where's he getting off?
Ah, what? How?
Tapping into the train system should help me follow the train's path.
Whoa, look at this.
Carmen, the blackmailer met some guy under the High Line. Sounded like he knew your husband. I'm sending you the photo.
That's Deshaun, Rodrigo's best friend from college. He went to prison years ago on a robbery charge.
Casino plans and a criminal record. Not a great combination. I need to find out who else is in on it.
If they're hitting the casino, they'll need at least a wheelman and a safecracker. I watch a lot of heist movies.
Sounds like it. I'll let you know what I find out.
Okay, I don't know what the plans are. What if it's the husband who's planning actually? Ah! I'm lagging behind. Wait for me.
Is this an express line? Can't let gotta catch up. Damn. Hey?
I'm losing it. I'm losing him. Ugh.
Where's he getting off? Tapping into the train system should help me follow the train's path.
Oh, seriously.
Carmen, the blackmailer met some guy under the High Line. Sounded like he knew your husband. I'm sending you the photo.
That's Deshaun, Rodrigo's best friend from college. He went to prison years ago on a robbery charge.
Like, the swinging is really great, but once it gets to the chase,
I need to find out who else is in on it.
it can be a little bit tricky.
They'll need at least a wheelman and a safecracker. I watch a lot of heist movies.
Sounds like it. I'll let you know what I find out.
Okay, we're not going to follow him there. Please, Peter.
End of the line. I should head over near the subway exit and wait for him to get out.
Yeah, nobody just bats an eye.
He's heading for that office building.
Need to find a spot. What is this? Ah, not a good look. Should probably try this building. Ah, no. No, not from here. Speaking of being a photographer. Okay, I can just literally do that. Hello, smile. Oh, look at this. Yeah, they don't see me, right? And he's wearing the mask already. Come on, I've taken a lot of pictures. What do you want from me, game?
All right, Roman's ready and we are running late. Let's roll.
They're on the move.
What? What was that? Where did I fall from?
I have all the evidence I need. Now I just have to stop
Did
that
you
car.
see that? It just fell from somewhere and died. This is hilarious. And that was very tragic because it was off camera. Or was it hilarious because it was off camera? And I like how they just go in circles around the blocks. Because they want me to catch up. Nice of them. Well, who drives like that? Jesus. Hello there. Ooh, what? What? What am I doing? What am I supposed to do now? They're shooting at me.
Here's your stuff.
Oh, alright, okay. Oof. Isn't it a little brutal? Huh? What? Okay. Wasn't there another car? Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, just so you know, I suck at fights. Any more of them?
Plan falls apart.
Okay.
Hey Carmen, your husband's pal and his team just had their trip to beautiful Atlantic City canceled.
Thank you. I spoke to Rodrigo. That blackmail photo shows him driving the night Deshawn committed the robbery. But Rodrigo didn't know about it. He was just picking up his friend.
I've got a contact on the force. She'll help Rodrigo, especially if he'll agree to testify about the blackmail.
He will. Or I'll show him he needs to be a lot
That
more
was hilarious. I like that.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
This was just perfectly awesome. Oop! Suddenly it's day again. Oh, look at that. Isn't that another radio tower? Very convenient. Also, this looks like a this is the construction sites that we can clear out. I guess it, yeah, I guess that's what he did. Just like that spider that's snapping on my ceiling right now. So let's see, if it's, no, it's a break-in. It's a backpack. And this is a Frisk hideout. I could do that. I could do that just to get some extra points. Yeah. You see? Just like I told you. The construction site. I should probably save before I go in there.
Narcotics sale reported. Reported location is near Lincoln. Over.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
No.
Captain, I've got eyes on a Fisk construction site and their equipment's covered in
Me doing something dangerous? Never.
That's my bet. I'm gonna take a closer look.
Okay, I know there's gonna be a checkpoint or something, but I'm gonna just manually save my progress. Okay, we can use our skills. Oh, okay. that went not into a direction that I thought. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, they're really gonna... Woo! Ow. Whoa, okay. That was a nice try. But I guess we're gonna start over again. I mean, damn it. It's worth doing though. You know, worth doing. But why it triggered the alarms or something? Why? No, please, no, that's not what I wanted to do. But okay.
Nap time.
Okay, that wasn't silent. Spider-Man here! Spider-Man here! Spider-Man's here! Guess what? I am. Those new movies are nice. And they're funny. And, I kind of like that they, you know, didn't do the, you know, the origin story of sorts, like we had with the previous two reboots. And I think it's only you, buddy, you know?
Sleep it off.
Oh, we're suddenly at...
Spider-Man's head. You're gonna have a bad day. What is that? Stay away from that thing.
Yeah, I can't talk during the fights.
More guys? Oh, sorry, but we're all out of the complimentary donuts.
Just enjoy his jokes and stuff. Ah! That got me. Oh, really? That was quick. Maybe I'm just not too, not strong enough. I don't know. Oh.
You literally didn't see that coming.
We'll take you alive or dead. This doesn't care. Enough talking. Knock him out. Locked up, Jerry. Locked and loaded. Shouldn't have messed with me. Spider-Man. Okay. We're ready for this.
Whoa, whoa.
Get out of the way. Pistol, shut your mouth. I'll teach you some respect. Kick his ass. Back away from him. How that won't feel. Gonna blow. Back. Go.
I'm getting for you.
Oh, there's another one stuck in the in the construction, in the building or something. I had one of those. Wave 3. All right, okay.
Oh, sorry, but we're all out of the complimentary donuts.
Yee-hoo! Right, okay. More tough guys are coming in. Ah!
Got a present for you. I'll shut your mouth permanent. Keep him on the ground.
Ah, guys, slow down. The Black Friday special's not till Thanksgiving.
Ah.
Spider-Man, that site's taken delivery of enough concrete to build 2 skyscrapers.
Wait, don't tell me. They're hiding drugs in the concrete mix.
That's my theory. We'll need probable cause to get on site to confirm it.
You'll have
Ah, again?
You're not bulletproof.
Oh. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I am.
and more of them. No shoving. I'll give you all personal attention.
Keep him on the ground. Crush your skull. Keep him on the ground.
Ah!
This is gonna hurt. Get back down here. Get him.
Okay, there.
I'll put my gun against those webs any day. He's webbing me. I'm gonna blow your brains out.
Whoa, finally something to throw at them.
He's mine. What the? The sidekick now? Oh, unoriginal. Back here. He got Davey. Get ready for some pain. How's he doing that? We'll take you alive or dead.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. Get down here and fight like a man.
Get down there and fight like it's Spider-Man.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
came
whoa,
here to
whoa,
whip
whoa, whoa.
bad guys and quit, and I'm all out of quit.
Ooh. Wow. They just don't stop, do they? Oof. I'm out of stuff. Oh, I'm out of health. Ugh. So the thing is that I'm playing at so-called balanced difficulty. Okay, they're gonna just kill me. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, alright. So I'm probably gonna be out of here. Because anyways. Yeah, there is a abandoned mission. Yeah, abandon it. Who cares? So I don't think if it's really a balanced one, because it doesn't feel like it. I've died too many times already, and actually, the one below it, I don't remember what it's called, but that one feels like
MJ wrote this
the perfect
article in the
one.
school paper about student protests. She was a heck of a journalist.
I mean, it says at the very beginning that, you know, this is a supposed to be a more balanced experience, and the one below it is just like for those who want to enjoy the story. Which pretty much me, I guess. I don't know. I just don't know why it happens. It doesn't look like it's really hard, but somehow it is. I just get overwhelmed. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go south there, just because I have a mission over here. And we're gonna switch on those towers along the way. Look at that, there's just a crime down there, guys. Wasn't that brutal? yeah.
Live by the beatdown, die by the beatdown.
Thanks. I think I'll be okay.
Oh, look at those two doofuses. Okay. Oh, there is a backpack on the way, which is literally over there.
Robbery in progress. Suspects are armed. Approach with caution. Officers needed at the yards. Please copy.
Dun, 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 dun. Here we go.
Took a bullet from the cop.
Particle physics, quantum field theory.
Good thing textbooks are thick.
Oh,
Too bad
yeah.
They're also expensive.
It's not that thick. It didn't stop the bullet, but I guess it helped. Only 13 out of 55. Come on, we can do it. Madison Square Garden, yes. Anytime. And it is. It is Madison Square Garden. It looks the part. Actually, our hotel was just next to it when I was there for my honeymoon. Well, I guess they wouldn't recreate the hotel, right? Not like it's a not like a realistic game, anyways, right? Can I somehow get a good spot? Yeehaw. I don't know what they want me to take a photo of here. I have an idea though. I have an idea.
All units, we have a vehicle chase in progress. Officers needed on scene in...
That's a keeper.
Yeah. Ain't it nice? Okay, where were we going? Oh, there is a tower. Just around this corner. Whoopee. Yeah, the kind of funny thing about this game is that technically Spider-Man doesn't kill anyone. Even the guys that he sends flying off the roof, they magically just get stuck to the walls, webbed. And yeah. Oh, 2 backpacks on our way? Yeah. Look at this. This Clinton mission shelter and backpack. 2 in 1. Ain't that cool?
Masked up piece.
Yep. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that backpack? Should be somewhere here.
Nostradamus-like. After Spider-Man
Oh, this guy again.
took down Wilson Fisk without preparing for the consequences, our streets are now filled with aspiring gangsters, each trying...
When the vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost blinded me. That was a wake-up call. Had to upgrade to a stronger material.
Okay, now we can unlock this tower and then go to the mission. A lot of cool graffiti in there.
We've just received the report of a break-in. Officers needed on scene in Clinton.
Yeehaw!
1010, need an officer to respond to a reported drug deal. Nearby officers, please proceed to the West Village.
We got this, Spider-Man. Thanks anyway.
Wow. Ooh, alright. Look at that. We can zoom out. We got like a good chunk of Manhattan open already. Oh, well, okay, there are 2 side missions over there. The whole Central Park thing. Okay, yeah. So this one I've done. The base hideout. And that wasn't that bad. But I don't know. Okay, so we got another backpack here. Man, I'm just a sucker for collectibles. Wait, which one I marked? Oh, that one. Sorry guys, I'm just here to pick up my stuff.
My prom boutonniere. Crushed when I had to fight Fisk.
Wait, haven't you seen any of the new Spider-Man movies? Like, not the Homecoming yet, the one? Like, the one that came out, like, way back when? Hey! Hey, guys. I see you have a party over here. Nice. This person is chilling here. Okay, isn't it my... Yeah, it is. This is my mission, but I have a backpack over there. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. Wait, was it? Wait, where was it? Do do do. Need immediate response in Chelsea, over. Here it is. Ooh, classic web shooter.
Mark 1 web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same.
I wonder how it works. Is that a button? Probably, yeah. Nice. Okay, let's do the mission, shall we? Birdman, yeah, Vulture. It was called it was called Spider-Man Homecoming. Was it the it's Tom Holland. No, it's the new one. It's the guy, I mean, originally this Spider-Man didn't look like this in the in 2018. They've changed the looks of him for the remastered edition on PS4. They recast the actor. And he kind of vaguely looks like Tom Holland now. So that was kind of a cheeky move on Sony's side to kind of grandfather it back.
Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and
yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
stop.
Yeah, I'll just grab a random bag.
Highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office.
Just went in there. There's a lot of stuff to grab onto, but just grabbed a random bag.
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor.
It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think?
Yeah, Norman.
The grant
Good
agreement
morning.
signed has strict
I'm Norman. You remember that?
This isn't your first violation.
From Muzzy?
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this.
He looks like Robert Redford.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Yeah, the animated one, the Spider-Verse, is amazing, and they're doing the second one. I think it has been delayed, which is a rare thing for an animated movie, but...
There's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think.
Oh,
If I were you,
poor guy.
I'd look for a new job.
I mean... Not that his motivations are wrong. In fact, if you are serious about watching those movies, I would really love to have a chat about the third one with you. Like, because when we watched it, dang, that was a roller coaster of a
Even tried to kill funding for his research
of emotions.
stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe.
Oh, this is how we're introduced to
Some way
these
help out.
scientific
I'll
stations.
think of something.
Yeah, alright, okay. It's about time we got introduced to those. Because I need those scientific tokens to upgrade my suits. Do 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 do. Wee. Once you get going, like, and you don't lose momentum, this is awesome.
Harry left me a message about these before he left for you.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him.
Oh, a lot of
Do what I
them.
can to help.
Funny, I just thought the whole premise of this game is not very different from any Assassin's Creed, right? And it's just wrapped in this Spider-Man thing, and you know, the swinging is cool, but just look at that. We unlock the towers. We have all these marks, and there is a strong sense of deja vu. All right, this is now our air quality stations, monitoring contaminants in the surrounding atmosphere. So, start. Good. Let's start that.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die.
Oh, really? Who could have thought?
Particles are concentrating in trouble spots. Like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source.
Swing through a cloud.
Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds.
But come on, you got protection, Peter. Swinging through them is not an easy task. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
For these clouds to be visible to the naked
Wait,
eye,
wait, there's a backpack.
must be up there.
There's a backpack. Wait. Where is it? Just under me, right? Just underneath me. I can hear ya. The backpack. Calling me. Oh, look, this is the rhinoceros guy. Just like in the animated series. The old one that I watched. Nice. Where is the friggin' backpack? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Come on. What is this?
Jammer I whipped up to jam Vulture's wings. Too bad he improved them after that.
Let's swing through those nasty clouds. Yeehaw.
And gotcha.
We have to swing through all of them? Ooh, wall. What? I flew through it.
I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway.
Good stuff, yes. Dee 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 dee.
Got it.
How many of them do I have to collect? Please don't make me do all of them. They seem like a lot.
Oh, feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe.
That's because you are. Yeah, there's a lot of them. God damn it. That's...
I must be freaking these people out. What else is new?
That's pollution for you. Snapping up smog. What? What do I have to... photograph it now? Nice. Huh?
Great light on that one.
Nice comments. I have to do actually here.
Perfect.
Whatever you say. So. Dun, 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 dun. I guess I should go back to that station, huh? Hmm. Huh? The backpack? Where are you, buddy? Oh, I don't see it. Oh, it's 40 meters down. Should be down there somewhere. Right? Where is it? Oh, okay. Course. What that would
Good
be.
parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving.
Ah! Whoa! Oh no, we're actually going up there to the tower. I need to see. Sorry, people. Doing some important stuff there. Not what I wanted to complete to do.
Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day.
Ooh, look at this. Oh, is that it?
Well,
Just like that. 2 science tokens.
Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank
Again?
on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him
You
release
fixed?
Shocker
What?
didn't want any loose
Have I
ends.
missed anything? What did you fix?
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
Photo mode. Yay! That is nice. That is cool. Oh, that's the classic one. That's the with the one with the Tobey Maguire, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, multitasking, right. I have seen, wait a minute. Said something about multitasking, yes, some time ago. That was a long time ago. Oh, Tumblr. So, did it need to be fixed?
Peter, I've been looking looking into the demons. Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
Yeah. I'm gonna listen to you, Mary Jane, just before I look at where do I need to go. Ooh. Okay. Actually, there's a lot of stuff we can grab on the road. Let's get that backpack. But also,
a vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
But what were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman actually, pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad. You'll find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon.
He's being supportive. You can give her that. I mean, she's got an immense talent of getting into trouble, but...
Attention local units. A break-in is reportedly in progress. Additional officers needed in Times Square. Over.
Wow. There's a break-in on Times Square? Who could have thought? But sorry guys, I am busy. I am busy and important. I'll deal with your break-ins.
We have a vehicle pursuit in progress. Please proceed to Madison.
But how's it integrated into Tumblr, this button? Is it like a custom HTML code?
Hell out of me with these. I almost used them for evidence until MJ pointed out I was trespassing, so I'd probably end up in jail. Typical Parker luck.
Oh, I wonder if I can... Yeah, I can grab this photo, right? Just look at that, just sitting. I mean, it's just a wall. I tried to capture something like that in a beautiful light, but then... you see, he's got some... for everything. Okay, so... Yeah... Custom HTML can be really tricky. It's depends on both the how the integration is handled by the platform, like the Tumblr, and you know, the script itself. But like, wait, are you trying to integrate the Patreon button? Because I would assume that they would have some good documentation for that. Because that's pretty much common.
Move in together. Instead, we broke up. I can be pretty oblivious sometimes.
Oh, all right. Some good snippets of the past events, like why they broke up. But hey, 20 backpacks out of 55. It starts to look like it is, you know, it's doable. Ooh. What do we do with the photo mode when we sit like that? Still, okay. Let's take a picture. Like there's a police downstairs? No, wait, I can see it. I can't see it. Okay, let's go down there.
Herman! Long time no see. Hey, I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that's a parole violation. Guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions? No? How about we thumb wrestle? Okay, face punch it is.
Ooh, ow, ow.
Whoa, your gauntlets are all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You wanna fight? Let's fight!
Man, can't wait to put you back behind bars so we can talk science. Remember our first fight? Me so young and stupid, you just stupid.
You talk too much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much? Okay, now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't, they'll kill me.
Ouch.
Coming your way. If you come clean, I can help you.
You really want to help me? Just let me have the money.
Sorry, not gonna happen.
Did I hit him? No. Instead, he hit me, right? Okay. That's not going well. Ow. Ow. Oh, where is he? No.
If you ask nicely, maybe.
Ah. God damn it.
This one's gonna hurt.
Quit now for your own good.
Okay. We're done here. Ugh.
Our first fight, me so young and stupid, you just...
Yeah, see? You see? There's always a solution because people have dealt with this before.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one
Oh,
should do?
come on.
And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's all so subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Like, okay, now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't, they'll kill me.
Ooh.
Okay, catch this one with your face. If you come clean, I can help you.
You really want to help me? Just let me have the money.
Sorry, not gonna happen.
Do I have anything to grab? No, I have. Okay, I think we've done this before.
You're lucky you found actual cash.
Oh, that's a nice dog emoji you have there.
Try day trading. It's all the rage.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, no! Oh, come on, Herman.
It's like phase 2.
I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead. They made that very clear.
Alright, I hope there was a checkpoint. I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, there was a checkpoint. Oh, come on!
If I talk, I'm dead. They made that very clear.
I need to figure out how to... Ah! Oh, okay. We need to figure out how to do this.
Tell me who you're working for. I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead. They made that very clear.
Oh, this is how. This is how. Yay!
You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people. Could be anything under those masks.
Wait, did you say masks? Guys, what do they want the money for?
Don't know, don't care. Soon as I finish the job, I'm gone.
Ah. You got me there. Oh. That was really annoying. Ah, damn it. Whoa. Just when I thought, okay. I can't figure out how to stay off the ground.
Tell me who you're working
Oh, wait.
for. I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead. They made that very clear.
You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people. Could be anything under those masks.
Wait, did you say masks?
Ah. I'm stuck here.
These mask guys, what do they want the money for?
Don't know, don't care. Soon as I finish
I was dodging.
I'm gone.
Okay. We can swing around this, so why not? I don't care if it's cheesing. Okay, I hope this time it's final.
Give up now and we can protect you.
No way! You ain't see what I see!
Oh, okay. You get the idea, right?
Okay, last chance to give up.
Ah.
I really mean it.
And that was hilarious. And I really mean it. And then we died.
Last chance to give up. This time I really mean it.
Ah. What?
Okay, I was kidding before.
Ugh.
It's your last chance.
He's too quick. I'm not that quick.
Chance to give up. This time I really mean it. Okay, I was kidding before. Now it's your last chance. Seriously. Sorry, Herman.
Ooh.
You brought this on yourself. Literally.
Kind of, yeah. You see, the difficulty of this combat, though, this battle wasn't that difficult just because you need to figure out the patterns and just, you know, time it right. But whenever I deal with the groups of enemies, just of those, you know, attack waves, that's when it gets complicated because
Hey, Yuri. Shocker's all yours now.
you need to perform all those.
Waiting for him at the raft. We'll make sure he stays behind bars this time.
Also, I'm pretty sure he was working for the Demon Gang.
Demon Gang? Sounds like a Daily Bugle headline.
Hey, the Bugle is a perfectly fine news organization.
Not sure I'd call it news.
Well, I've heard they have some really good reporters. Anyway, have you had any more reports on demon, guys with masks?
Let me get back to you. By the way, how much of a mess did you make inside that bank?
You probably don't want to know.
Shouldn't have asked.
Well, yeah.
Fight with Shocker took a while. Time to catch up on what I've been missing out in the city.
So yeah, like, the thing about fighting those gangs is that, I mean, it's kind of difficult because it's crowd control and all these combos and stuff. While fighting the you know, the boss fight is pretty much has its patterns, and you know, once I got the hang of it, it didn't feel like something impossible at all. It's not Dark Souls, right? Okay, one of the hardest problems with improving air quality is identifying the source of high toxic, low particle count pollutants. Fine, let's do it.
Hey, pal. This station tests particulate matter in the air. Now, you'd probably have some science
I'm out of water.
way to say this, but basically, too much is not good.
Just a second, I'm gonna be back. And I'm back. Wow, look at the clock. I'd better start thinking about wrapping it up at some point.
Readings are troubling but inconsistent. The only way I'll figure out what's going on is to test nearby emissions. But I've got other problems. The sampler's detecting toxic particles. Better check it out. That steam vent's a good place to start.
Okay, so we're gonna sniff some smells. Analyzing unknown substance.
There's something in here that doesn't belong. Let's analyze it.
Okay. Now to the puzzles. What does it look like? Does it look like this? Yeah. Also like this. And it looks like this. And like this. Hey. I'm good at chemistry, right?
Mercury.
Mercury.
Bonded with something else. I can't tell what.
But that doesn't sound good.
This obviously isn't confined to one building. A lot of people are at risk.
Do, 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 do. Follow the tubes. Now we're at Mario. Ah, come on.
Let's see what a sample from this can tell me.
That's nice.
Nitric acid in there too, but also something else. I'm on the right track. Just need to keep following the trail. This is more widespread than I thought. The whole neighborhood's in danger from this.
Wait, which way do we follow it? Which way? We came from that direction? Is that where I'm going? Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Phew, that stinks to high heaven. Time to find out what's in it.
Ooh, alright, it's gonna be interesting. Figure out this one. Ha. So what's that gonna be? Ethanol.
Ethanol. Why is this sounding so familiar? Mercury with nitrogen and ethanol. Gotta get back on the trail. When this is over, I'll alert the health department so they can check on the local residents.
Ooh, gosh.
I think I found the problem. Caustic chemicals are leaking out of those barrels and into the plumbing. Need to clean up the site fast. Huh. The calcium and silicon in concrete makes it an ideal absorption material. Looks like I'll have to make a mess to fix this mess.
Get airborne and slam the concrete bags to release the minerals. Oh, alright.
One down.
Ooh.
Breathing this stuff in, not good. Just a couple more barrels. Last one.
Ah, I died. I guess I really have to stay airborne.
One down. Nice, it's working. Just a couple more barrels. Last one.
No. Hold LT and tab to web what? Oh, okay.
That could have been way worse. Harry's research station just proved why it needs to stay open.
Yes. Got smoked and stoked.
Hey, so I looked into reports of demons.
I knew you'd come around.
They've been pretty busy tonight, hitting a lot of Fisk properties.
They're going after Fisk? Damn. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Brewing gang war?
Rhino almost killed me until I broke this chip off his horn and figured out what his costume's made of. Still wasn't easy to beat him. My back still aches just thinking about it. Sorry, Yuri. You were saying something about the demons?
They've been pretty busy tonight, hitting a lot of Fisk properties.
That's a nice thing. Once you interrupt her.
Brewing gang war?
Let's try to get ahead of it. Are there any Fisk properties that haven't been hit tonight?
Let me see. Patrol reported a bunch of activity at one of his shipyards in Portside.
Thanks, Yuri. I'll check it out.
Okay. We are next to Chrysler Building, so I mean, it's on us to take a picture of it, right? Done.
Hey, Yuri. Any idea what Fisk uses that shipyard for?
No idea. Let me send an officer to meet you there. His name's Jefferson Davis. That's his beat. He's a good cop. Been working the Fisk case for years. If anyone knows what's going on at that shipyard, it's him.
And look at that. That's Empire State. Looking gorgeous, huh?
All units, officers are pinned down by hostiles en masse. Incident is active near Grand Central.
Yeehaw. Wee.
Doc left a message.
Peter, I might have been a bit hasty advising you to find another job. I have a plan. Give me a bit of time. We may yet live to invent another day.
The indomitable Otto Octavius. That's great news. Hope his plan works.
Whoa, that's fun. That's fun to swing around. I'm just swinging. I'm not even doing anything. I might just... I might just, yeah. I might just go to sleep. But before I go to sleep, I'm gonna grab that backpack. It's easy. Because science stations, they require some stuff. Backpacks, they're just there. And where is it? Here it is, somewhere.
I could never give this prototype spider tracer enough range to be useful, but I did adapt the tech into my web traps, which really come in handy.
All units need immediate response to a 1030 on an armored car. Nearby officers, please proceed to the Bryant area.
Let's grab a nice spot to finish. I think this one is gonna be nice. Eh? Yeah? Yeah? Does it look like? Does it look like a good spot for Spider-Man? Yeah. Can I zoom it out? Oh yeah. Oh yes I can. Great. I love it. Look at us. Ain't it cool? Yeah. Oh, baby. Ooh. Just look at this. Just look at this. Classic. Overlooking the Empire State. The Empire State. Ooh, perfect. Something like that. I don't know. Or maybe something like that. Just to give a sense of grandeur. You know. I don't know, something like that. Okay, have I saved? Have I saved my game? I think I didn't. Let's save. Oh look, 22% already done. Nice. That's good progress. That's good progress. I wonder what are the filter types? Noir, war film, vintage, spider chrome. Ooh, spider chrome is really cool. Pop art, Mars, high fiction, French film, filmic color. Yeah, filmic color looks nice. Yeah, I like that. Like that. Still not sure about the composition though. How do I? Something. Maybe I should have chosen another eagle head because I don't like where it looks. Maybe that would be nice. Let's do that. Let's try this one. Right? Right? This one's great. Almost like this. Just, you know. Yeah. Ah. Photo mode. I'm just gonna spend another 40 minutes just finding a perfect angle, right? That's how it ends. Who needs sleep when there is so many photographic opportunities? Just look at this. I mean, I'm sure I can go higher. I just thought these heads are really cool. Okay, forget about the heads. It's all about the view. Oh. Retro. 8-bit. EGA. CGA. Oh gosh. Alright, that's for the noir costume. Halftone. Be shy. Negative. Pixel. Newsprint. VHS. Okay. Bleach. Cool Blues. Cross Process. I actually like this one. Filmic, yeah. Okay. Emote. Why isn't it available? Emote. Light mode and stickers. Yeah, stickers. I had fun with those. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna leave it here and say thank you for joining me and enjoying this beautiful game. Although, as I said at the very beginning, I had doubts if I should play this or No Man's Sky, because No Man's Sky is still awesome. I've just got my big freighter, which is like, you know, the big ship. You think I should? You think I should, you know, probably try and use it, yeah. But that's, you know, that's another task. That's just a separate thing. That's just a separate thing to fly around, find the spots, find the angle, and, you know, play with the day. You know, now it's night, but we can also play with the daytime. But that's not for the night. For the night. Tonight is going to sleep. So next time when I stream, which is hopefully gonna be on Friday as usual, I might just go back to this, or, you know, we should switch things a little bit. So No Man's Sky for a Friday chill. No particular action. I will see about that. We are too early in the week to think about that. Well, not too early actually. It's Tuesday, but okay. Enough rambling. I'm going to sleep. I wish you a good night or a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.